Fuck. Do you know what we can't run?
An anime
Anime
podcast.
podcast.
A little off, but we'll work at it. We'll work at it. It's been a bit. It's been a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah. Hi,
So
everybody.
last time
hmm
we talked about, our good friend Mora and everything that he embodies when he thinks about anime.
hmm
This week we do not have a guest. We will
hmm
probably bring one on another time, but for now,
Yeah.
it's just the two of us again. As always, I am Swarm, also known as Frank, here for your personal enjoyment.
And I'm Atrum.
He's not here for anything, but
Nope. I'm here for that sweet money that we don't make.
yeah, all those sweet Monopoly bills.
hmm
For now, I think we should talk big. It is currently October 2nd, and you know what that means. It's the start of a lot of fall anime. Between today
hmm
and next week, a lot of anime are going to be starting,
hmm
which means we also have to say goodbye to a good amount of anime.
Yeah. Let's hold a memoriam for all the anime that are going to be leaving us. Like at the end of the last season.
Yeah. Like we got the final season of Food Wars. Never see
hmm
that again. That's
Yep.
saddening. Uh, ReZero had their second season. Sword Art is pushing towards their final season. God of High School made its big splash. Rent a Girlfriend made
hmm
its big splash. Um, Uzaki-chan set the internet on fire.
hmm
There's a lot of good moments, a lot of interesting moments that came with this season, and I think for the most part, it was a pretty good season. Definitely limited, and things had to get tossed here and there because of the pandemic and whatnot. But I think all in all, this season's made up, and it did what it had to do to be relevant and beautiful.
Yeah.
So let's talk fall. What are
hmm
you up with?
Like, what am I watching?
What do you have planned for this fall?
Well, first things first. Just yesterday, the first 3 episodes of Burn a Witch were released, so that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna be doing.
I did hear about that one.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Burn the Witch is the new anime made by the creator of Bleach.
That is correct.
Yep. Long story short, it takes place in London. There are witches and they fight dragons.
I believe it's currently out on Crunchyroll.
Yes.
So that's something for people to check out. I'm currently interested, and I know the first episode just dropped. I want to say like maybe 2 or 3 hours ago.
Mhm.
But Tonikawa, Fly Me to the Moon.
Mhm.
I'm really excited to see where that show goes. It's about a boy who gets made fun
Hit
of
by a
because,
truck.
well, okay, that's part of it, but it's about a boy whose name is NASA, so people
Mhm.
keep making fun of him. So he grows a complex over it. And one day he meets this beautiful girl, and he's like, man, she's so beautiful. And somehow they end up married.
To be fair, they didn't just somehow end up married. He was hit by a truck, and then she saved him, and he was like, "Hey, how can I pay you back?" This is all what I got from the trailer, at least.
Well,
And
okay,
then she was like, "Will you? All right, then marry me." And then she disappears.
it wasn't all right, marry me. To be exact and blunt and precise in how it actually played out. He got hit by the truck, and she saved him, and he fell madly in love. And he asked her to go out with him, but her response was that she would only do it if they got married.
Mhm.
So they got married. But yeah, really excited. I expect the music to be A1. It's done by Seven Arcs, so it's gonna be something there to enjoy.
I was gonna say when you said you expected the music to be A1, I was like, "Hey, wait a minute, that studio's not doing this."
Exactly. Speaking of other shows that came out this season, a good show by the name of Hypnosis Mike has also made its splash debut. Do you plan to watch that at all?
No.
What? No division rap battle?
No.
Okay, I mean, I'll take a look at it. I don't know about you.
Yeah, but I mean that's not new.
But I think instead of walking through all of these, we should give our just a set list because it's just a set list of what we're some of the things we're looking forward to. I know me personally, I'm looking forward to Haikyuu. I'm looking forward to Adachi to Shinomura. I'm looking forward to Higurashi where they cry. Uh, How to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon 3, Jujutsu Kaisen, Noblesse, Akudama Drive. I know I should, but I probably won't be able to get to Yasahime. And I
Hmm.
know I really, really, really want to sit down and experience the new Dragon Quest show.
Yeah.
So what else? What else do you have? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely for me, top of my list, Golden Kamuy 3. Jujutsu Kaisen is also on my list. Ikebukuro, Westgate Park. Um, and yeah, I mean there are a few other shows, just none I can think off the top of my head.
That's interesting. But
Hmm.
yeah, so this is the big 2 weeks. I know everyone's gonna be raving and riving about what shows they like or what shows they were waiting for, what shows they've been, really surprised by. And I think it's gonna spawn some very interesting conversation going forward. I know there was one more you were looking forward to, the one about the 2002 gymnastics, Japanese gymnastics team.
Yes, by Mappa.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's Taizo Samurai or one
Yeah,
of
yeah.
those. I remember you telling me about that one. So I want to preface this. This week I was given. I'm jumping straight into recommendations if you haven't guessed.
Oh, okay.
I was giving it was Dorio
Dorohedoro.
Doro Doro,
Mhm.
and I how do I say this? I did not dislike it at all.
Okay.
Okay, I give it a solid alligator man out of 10, which is
Mm.
about a 9.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a high
so
rating.
yeah, yeah, I enjoyed a lot of it. Uh, yeah, I thought it was funny. I thought it was a bit unique.
Hmm.
I did like the gritty, hellish kind of design that it had.
Yeah.
All in all, I mean, it was a very fun experience. I think if there was more of it to come, I would definitely sit down and watch more of it.
Yeah. And definitely, I think that this is probably one of the better looking 3D animes that we've seen in the last few years.
Yeah, yeah. The last good one I could think of, at least for me personally, is the Fist of the Blue Sky. But this is definitely really good. I really enjoyed it. I think Toho did a brilliant job, and that's my recommendation. That's what I had.
Hmm. And I was given Takagi-san
Oh,
for
I'm
my
excited.
recommendations. Yeah,
I'm excited. Let's hear it.
man. Do you know what's like when you just like intrinsically have like a horrible hatred for a show? I didn't have that. I just felt like mentioning that. This was a good show. It was fun. It was just a really charming show. It's not. It's definitely not the most intense show, like either in terms of production. Like it doesn't look bad. It looks good for what it is. It's a simple show. It's one that's it's just a one that's like, oh, I just kind of want to relax. Just put this on.
Definitely. I love the opening song for that show.
Hmm.
So this week, we decided to do something a little bit different. All right. So
Hmm.
instead of doing our recommendations for this week, we're going to take our time and we're going to dive into these 1 or 2 episodes of these animes that'll drop before the next time we sit down to give you this sweet, sweet podcast. And we're going to have our first impressions ready to go. We're going to talk about what we were excited about, what might have surprised us, what we're looking forward to going forward, and also what shows we might have dropped.
Hmm.
So I believe that it's going to be a very riveting time going forward.
Absolutely. Same here.
And with that, I would like all of you to remember that we can't run an
An
anime
anime
podcast.
podcast.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
It's the problem I still think is, online latency. It's just those little micro, like, milliseconds just hurt this.
Possibly.